Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a story that is, frankly, historic. We're talking about a treasure for all of humanity, a treasure that was almost lost, that's finally coming home. And trust me, the story of how it all happened is one you are not going to forget. 13. Just think about that number. For 13 long years, a huge piece of West Africa's intellectual soul has been living in exile. That's 13 years of waiting, of protecting, of just holding on. And now, that wait is finally over. And this is the day it all changed. On August 11th, 2025, the very first shipment of the legendary Tombouctou manuscripts arrived back in the city where they were born. This was a true homecoming, a return for a priceless cultural legacy.
Okay, so what does a historic return like this actually look like on the ground? Because this isn't just some symbolic gesture. Oh no, this is a massive logistical operation, and it's all driven by science.
I mean, just get your head around this. The very first shipment alone involved over 200 crates. And those crates weighed a staggering 5.5 tons. This is a monumental effort to bring centuries of knowledge back home, one precious page at a time. And that, of course, brings up the big question. They were basically safe in the capital city, Bamako. So why move them now after all this time? What was the real driving force behind this decision?
Well, the answer is all about science. The number one reason for the return is preservation. See, Bamako's humid climate, it's a constant threat to that ancient paper. But Timbuktu's dry desert air, well, it's the perfect natural vault to keep these documents safe for centuries to come. So they aren't just going home, they're going to a much safer climate.
But to really feel the joy of this homecoming, we have to go back. We have to understand the moment these manuscripts were forced to flee for their lives. This is the story of their great escape.
So, it all kicked off in 2012, when the manuscripts faced a threat to their very existence. This sparked an absolutely audacious rescue operation that ran from 2012 to 2013, smuggling them to safety in Bamako. And all of that led, finally, to their triumphant return journey in 2025.
And here's the thing you absolutely have to know about this rescue. This wasn't the work of some big government agency or a foreign power. Nope, it was an act of incredible bravery by regular people. Local librarians, families, ordinary citizens who risked everything. Just pure heroism and teamwork. And the methods they used, it's just mind-blowing. We're talking about these ancient, priceless texts being hidden in simple rice sacks, carried away on donkey carts and motorcycles, even smuggled down the river on boats in secret. It honestly sounds like something straight out of a movie.
And make no mistake, the stakes could not have been higher. This number here, 4,203. That's the tragic cost. That's how many manuscripts, just from the Ahmed Baba Institute alone, were either burned or stolen. It's just a heartbreaking reminder of what could have been lost forever.
But their time in exile in Bamako wasn't just about hiding and waiting. It was about opening this knowledge up to the world. Bamako became the birthplace of a modern-day digital ark, a way to make sure this wisdom could never be threatened in the same way again.
The key to this was a process called numerization, which is basically digitization, the incredibly careful work of creating high-resolution digital copies. And this did two absolutely critical things. First, it created a permanent backup. And second, it made it possible to share this knowledge with absolutely everyone.
And the scale of this project has just been incredible. Thanks to collaborations like the Mali Magic Project with Google Arts and Culture, over 40,000 pages of these manuscripts have been digitized. 40,000 pages of history, of science, of art. Wow.
And this, right here, is the real game changer. This ancient wisdom, which was once locked away in libraries, is now accessible to literally anyone with a smartphone. It's a total democratization of knowledge, putting centuries of African scholarship right in the palm of your hand.
So you have the physical manuscripts returning home, and their digital twins living online for the world to see. This combination isn't just about protecting the past, it's about creating an incredible treasure for tomorrow.
So what does this actually mean for people? Well, it means students now have a direct link to their own history.
It means new jobs are being created in fields like conservation and tourism. It means new opportunities for researchers. And maybe most importantly, it means an entire community can reclaim a vital part of its heritage and its pride.
And those new jobs, they're going to require some highly specialized skills. Skills in what's called conservation preventive, or preventive conservation. This is the science of managing the environment, controlling humidity, temperature, light, even pests, to make sure these treasures last for many more generations to come.
So this story isn't just something to watch from a distance. It's something you can actually be a part of. The return of the manuscripts isn't the end of the story. It's really an invitation. It's your turn to explore. So what do you say? Are you ready to connect with this history directly? To see for yourself what the librarians of Tombouctou risked their own lives to save?
Here are 3 really simple things you can do right now. First, visit the Mali Magic online portal and just look at the digitized pages for yourself. It's amazing. Second, share that link. Send it to a student, a friend, your parents. Help spread the word. And third, just pick one manuscript that looks interesting to you and start learning its story. And that really brings us to our final thought. These manuscripts contain a whole universe of knowledge. We're talking ancient medicine, astronomy, law, beautiful poetry. It's all in there. So the only question left is, which story will you uncover first?